Hello, hope everything is doing well. Hope you're having a good start of your day. Right now, we're doing another digital marketing analysis, and we're focusing on tourism brands. Although this could be applicable to business from any industry, so it's going to be pretty insightful as well. I'm going to give you a little bit of context of the business that we're helping out today, and obviously share some insights on what can be improved. So, Adventures Time Tanzania is a tourism brand based in obviously in Tanzania. It offers safaris, it offers trekkings to Kilimanjaro, also to Zanzibar, trips to Zanzibar, and things of that nature. So obviously, it's trying to attract uh, an America, Europe, and Asia market, so that it offers a high-end luxury kind of safaris. So that is basically the type of client that it's looking for. It's going to be a tourist that can afford the flights to Tanzania first off, and can afford especially depending on what trip you choose, but recommendably a minimum of 2 nights or 3 nights just to experience it at its fullest. So it's a pretty important brand that focuses on offering a unique experience and also a very professional service. So we're going to see what's missing and what can be improved as well on certain platforms, which we're going to focus mostly on their website, their Google, My Business profile, um, Facebook, Instagram, TripAdvisor, LinkedIn, Airbnb as well, and TikTok. So just several, a pretty broad spectrum of social media channels, but I think it's going to be pretty interesting. So thank you, Jamali. If you're watching this, which I think you should be, you will be, and you're gonna understand what I mean exactly on the observations that I noticed. So first of all, I'll begin with the website, since it's the main hub for bookings and anything of that nature to sell a product or anything of that sort. So obviously, I'm looking at a desktop version, but if we were to play around and see the mobile, it will be around this kind of this playing field or this layout of the web page. Shows the trips, shows the popular trips, which is pretty good, and we're gonna get into that. The bar, okay, it looks all right, and the images, which I think are pretty good. Obviously, in this video world now, it will be amazing just to have maybe a short video highlighting the best tours. Obviously, it depends on the capability of the web builder, so it loads up quickly. So I understand why images are preferred. It's much more simple, and loading times are easier, faster. What I do notice is that it doesn't give you like a book now. I do not know why, or not even a calendar. So I think this is a big opportunity that they can take, that Jamali can take, in order to take that tourist or that interested viewer one step closer into booking a trip. They do give you like a chat section here. Um, Obviously, it could be automated, or it goes directly to their servers, and they will give you information there. I do recommend that it can be useful, but the more steps that person has to take, the more complex it gets. So we're gonna close this right now, and the less likely to book. So less is more. Gives you the main tours that they have. Shows you three. Let's see right here, Zanzibar, which I assume are the most requested, being Kilimanjaro the most. Okay, they give you a little bit of a description of the business, which is pretty good, just to understand what's the company about, and also it offers you some photos and clickable images. Uh, and let's see, let's click on one. Let's check. I'm gonna act like a tourist if I were to book a trip, how I would interact with the page. So it gives you a little bit of insight of the mountain Kilimanjaro and popular itineraries or plans as well, which is alright. It gives you basically the description of the mountain in itself, and then it gives you, I assume, the plans, right? Okay, this is pretty good. Articles relating to this, guides to help you be prepared in case of if in case you decide to book, which I think is crucial. And let's go. Let's see if they work. Most of them and dead end are a dead end, but it's good to see that they have a continuation. Okay, and if it gives you the prices, estimation, of course, paperwork, visa, passport, really good, headgear. This is something that I've haven't noticed much on other tourism brands, especially safaris, which I think is it's alright. It's pretty good. I bet here they give you the best months to travel. Okay, year round, mid March, perfect. Simple. Alright. Then altitude sickness, obviously, because you are going up to a high altitude, it's gonna be changes in oxygen and just gives you recommendations to prevent it and to also notice the symptoms of what's happened to your body. Alright, let's say I want to go to the most expensive one. Let's go to the eight days. Okay, and it gives you La Manche, perfect description. And it gives you the itinerary, which is great. This is something that is ideal. Perfect. Day 3, yeah, as expected, is giving you the basic details. Obviously, it doesn't give you time frames because it changes. It changes on what time of the year you go and what time the bookings are available. What I do notice is the first dead end. Well, maybe not a dead end, but a barrier, which you have to enter your name, your address. Address is spelled incorrectly, but doesn't matter. And you send the message instead of actually being able to book the trip here. So that's another extra step, and then you have to wait until they respond to you. And well, that's just time consuming. In the meantime, you can look other brands who allow you to book there, see the calendars that are available, and even pay at the spot. So this is let's see the contact information. Okay, pretty simple, basic, and this is your information. Alright, this looks alright. Gives you social media channels that it has, and that seems pretty much it. Which are in Zanzibar. Okay, let's take a look at another tour. Let's see if it gives you more detail. Let's look at this. Alright, description. Okay. Perfect. Just, yeah, like, again, it goes to the inquiry, so you have to ask for more information. I do want to maybe notice why this region don't have that facility or accessibility of booking directly. Maybe it's the payment processing platform that they use, or if it's something that in their nation is not as available or not legally available. So maybe that's a hurdle for them, and they choose this route. So, but it would be ideal if they can have all their booking systems in the same website as well. Also, if they can implement an affiliate link or something of that nature where people can sign up, register as an independent traveler, and have a specific link to their account, so that if they recommend somebody and they click the link or they access a trip through them, then this business has a registration of that funnel, right, or that affiliate, and get paid correctly. So let's go to their Google. So I tried typing in Tanzania travel agency in Google just to see what the first businesses showed up, and as you can tell, there are several that are paying for Google Ads and show up on the first page of this platform. I do not notice the business we're talking about on this page, but I'm sure if you look deep enough, uh, if you look deep enough, you'll possibly find Tanzania Adventure Tours, nothing like that. Adventure. So obviously you have to compete between these companies, and that's what you're dealing with. So it's obviously best if you can invest into Google Ads uh, using these keywords, as I call them, and that way you can showcase yourself here and have a higher possibility of getting booked. So take that into consideration as well. Let's go for the Google Maps. Let's go for the Google Maps. This is the when you actually type in for the direct brand, it shows you this, which is obviously expected, and it gives you the profile photo of the profile business that they have. It doesn't have information, so that's something that they have to consider, and to add another channel to get directed and booked. So I have an intuition that Google is going to take care of that as well. They're going to want a commission for allowing them to book directly to their platform and get another revenue stream for that. So that is very interesting to see, but I'm sure it's going to happen. It's just a matter of time for them to set up the systems. So let's take a look at the profile, and it only has 3 photos. So obviously it needs more information, more posting of videos, photos, and things of that nature, just to have another display display of its business. So that's another observation. Let's go to TripAdvisor quickly. I noticed that they do have a profile inside of TripAdvisor, which is pretty good and useful as well. They have, although I do not know why they have no option for booking on TripAdvisor. Maybe they don't want to spend, or how do you call it, give out a percentage of that commission required to TripAdvisor. But if they actually want to get global clients, that would be a pretty good perspective to platform to reach out to. And you can even so you can get that money, or you can get the same revenue, charge a little bit higher on TripAdvisor, just so that the commission skims off that percentage, right? So the customer pays a little bit higher if they book here. Obviously, when you do that, you want to make it to the point where you do not rely on the website, on other platforms like TripAdvisor or Booking.com or Airbnb, because obviously that percentage you could have kept it to yourself. And the one way that I think that helps a lot is through social media and just content creation. Obviously, that service is pretty expensive, but in the end, in the long term, you'll get the reputation. So, okay. Let's take a look at their social media, which is why I'm showcasing this. So this is their website, their Facebook page. Uh, you can say it's a pretty relatively small amount of followers and likes. Um, I do not know how long this page has been up. So let's check. Let's see if it has any information. Doesn't have anything else, but okay. Okay, the logo obviously it needs to be improved. It's too small. Tiny things of the nature. Maybe add this is the same photo from the website. Maybe change it up every once in a while, just to make something different. A little bit more of a design and content creation as well. Obviously, we're in April now, and this is from March 10th. It's a TikTok style kind of video. So there are some observations to make. We're gonna get into that too, but the quality of the video is not that great because they took it from TikTok. They downloaded it. They didn't use the original file and create another video inside the platform. So it looks very low quality. Obviously, the framing it's very jittery, no consistency, and it's too much of a description as well. So on these types of videos, you want to be as short as possible, but give them the opportunity for them to explore and see more videos. So that is something he should focus on as well, Jamali. So that's another observation to take. Then from March 10th, you go to February 2nd, 22nd, so pretty quite distant from posting. So that's something you need to keep into consideration. And then January and then January 1st. So photos like these are pretty good. If you add a little bit of a design regarding the topic, which in this one is New Year, it can help a little bit. Obviously, if you can do some advertisement as well, it's not necessary, but it's better. Or you can go organic through videos like these. This one's a little bit better. It's more consistent. It's showing you it's just a pan. I do want to say it's a little bit jittery. You might need to either hold it better or buy himself a gimbal just to have it professional looking. The right lighting, maybe a little bit of coloring wouldn't hurt, and a little bit of a description as well. If you could do these several times a week, then you'll have a chance. Especially like these kind of videos are pretty good. Obviously, the quality of the video matters, so if you can get a better quality phone or even a camera, then you're set. Like these videos, these are pretty good to see. Obviously, don't take the adventures time, shorten it down, make it smaller so it doesn't take up a big part of the video. And these are better. This is the same video, you notice, but the link is on another section, and it got a little bit more of engagement. Try adding a little bit of description just to make it categorized in a certain type of industry, right? Certain type of interest. This one's good, just a little bit of framing, less jittering, and better quality of camera. So overall, that's what I noticed. Yes, information. Okay. Okay, and they go directly to WhatsApp, which is I think their main channel, main funnel for booking. Let's go now to Instagram, and we have the same low quality image. do have some highlights. That's pretty good. So it means they post stories once in a while. They have a threads. To be honest, I do not use threads. I do not have no need now, but might look into that in the future. And on Instagram, I noticed there's a little bit more of an engagement, even though they're kind of the same platform. So let's see the dates. I assume they're pretty dissimilar. Well, this one's from July because it's pinned. Let's look at the recent March 10th, February 22nd. Yeah, it's the same time lapse. Photos like these are pretty good. Just minor changes of leveling it. Add their logo. Videos like these as well. Yeah, these are pretty good. Low quality maybe, but that can be improved. This one's pretty good. Maybe the composition. It's alright. Yeah, perfect. Okay, okay. Alright, perfect. So this is basically it. There's not much to explain. Let's go and look into their LinkedIn. So it seems that they don't have LinkedIn. It's not fundamental, but it doesn't hurt to have another platform. And also it can help because it's more towards business related brands or personalities as well. And they have a more of economical viability, and they can be able to purchase books, trips like that are starting from $3,000 and up, or $1,000 and up, plus the trips and all of that. So the travel expenses. So it can be an opportunity that he needs to take into consideration. Let's take a look into Airbnb. Airbnb, like I said, it's an undermined or underestimated platform right now, which I think is not going to be this way for long. Instead of going to the actual hotels or the lodging, you can go to experiences and look into the country or region. Doesn't give you the opportunity to look for the specific brand, but it gives you at least you can look at the region and from there seek out, right? So with this with Jamali and his company start offering their tours through here, create a platform, create a profile, and then start the process of doing maybe more accessible tours. As you can see, they're pretty accessible, and add that to their list of how do you call it, a list of experiences in their clientele. So this is hosted by Faisal. And this type of business, you might want to do it as a person, as a tour guide, as a personal guide. So it's more personable here. Try to do it under, instead of Faisal, do it under Jamali. It would be an example. And that way people can know that it's an individual who's going to take care of making sure it's a very personalized tour. Then it gives you the opportunity to book per person, which these prices are pretty good for that region and what it includes. And obviously, the better reviews you have, the better. The more reviews, the more high quality reviews, the better. Okay, and reviews 4.8. Oh, it's pretty good. Okay, cancel policy, perfect. So that's that. Let's see on TikTok. I do notice they have a TikTok of it. Okay, let's reload it. And through here they do a little bit more of content creation, which you can kind of tell from the followers and the likes. So all of these videos, or most of them, he should have them in his phone, but instead of just downloading them and using them from the downloaded TikTok, platform, you should use the original quality video and uh, have the best quality of image, which is important also. So that is something that he is doing on TikTok, which is all right, and that is pretty much it. Regarding TikTok, he can also start the process of interacting with other tourism brands. I noticed that he has it as a personal profile, so maybe just change it into a business brand and give a little bit of a description of what his company represents, and also integrate the other platforms that he has, are Instagram and I think Instagram is the only one you can be allowed. YouTube, I think, but I don't think he has YouTube. But that's another venture, also. So that is basically it. Pretty short description, but if if you take those observations into consideration and apply them, then you can begin the process of going around and asking travel agents to do a commission-based style of selling, of promoting, and obviously building your brand as primarily is the best key, since you will not rely on any travel agent or any TripAdvisor or any other external platform from your website. So, like I said, it's going to take a lot more work, but and it can be expensive, but it's in the long run it'll benefit your brand to gain a reputation. Hopefully that was insightful, and until the next chat. To the next chat.